Hello, students. This is a video on IC analysis where we'll see how to identify the phrases. That's the main concern is how to identify the phrases and how to analyze the sentence through tree diagram. So let us start. To master IC analysis and tree diagram, you need to think like a surgeon. So, like as a uh, doctor check the human body or operate the human body, we have to operate the sentence, and that is why we have to you are looking for the seams or joints where the sentence naturally pulls apart. So important, the main challenge, the main thing is, main concern is that we have to find out the cuts, we have to find out the joints, right? That's a suppose in stitching, uh, there are number of joints in any garment, any cloth, right? So that's how we have to find out the joints very neatly. Two pieces of pieces are joined. So the same in a sentence, there are number of joints. So we have to find out the that uh, joint, right? So here we'll see the normally we analyze the sentence easily, and we identify uh, joins in normal sentences. It is very easy tasks, but what to do when we have to deal with or we have to analyze the complex sentence? So here um, they have given some clues. Let us see the complex sentences with dependent clauses. You know that in complex sentence there are two parts, dependent clause or independent clause. So independent clause means subject plus verb but makes complete sentence. Dependent clause, subject plus verb combination is there, but then not make does not make complete sentence. So here what they are talking about, that's a dependent clause. In complex sentence there is a dependent clause. So the biggest mistake is trying to label every word at once. So we generally do the mistake that's a we are not able to label the sentence. So always follow this hierarchy. So they have suggested the hierarchy, and there are three levels: level 1, level 2, 3. Level 1, the main split. Level 2, identify the glue means relative pronoun or subordinators, and embedded sentence, mini sentence, short sentence. So let us read together. Level 1, find the main verb in a sentence. First of all, that's a suppose this is a sentence, right? So first of all we have to find out the main verb. That's a main cut, that's a main joint, right? And then everything before it is usually an NP, and everything from the to the verb to the end is predicate or verb phrase. So suppose this is the noun, you have located verb. So this part, group of words is called noun phrase, and this part from verb to the end is the verb phrase. So that will be the level 1. So we have to do it. Then level 2, identify the glue. In a complex sentences, look for subordinators. Subordinators or connectors, that is called subordinators, connectors or conjunctions. Conjunctions are called subordinators, and these are the example: though, although, right? Although, though, if, whether. These are the, or either this or relative pronoun, either conjunction or relative pronoun. So in second level we have to find out the subordinators or relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are WH words and that, who, whom, house, which, right? So these all are called relative pronouns. So these words act as the hooks for a new subtree. So these are the hooks for the new subtree. Means here other part is hanged or attached. Now level 3. Level 3, we have to find out the embedded sentences. Read the clause. Clause. They are talking about clause. Following the glue as it is own mini sentence. Means in second level, when we find out the glue or connector or relative pronoun, so from this connector, this is kind of hook, other part is attached. जो उसके सहारे से अटैच होता है, that is mini sentence is attached with the help of subordinator or relative pronoun. So here we'll see three levels. First we have to cut. In the level 1 we have to cut and we have to find out noun and pronoun. Then we have to find out the glue, which glue means subordinators or relative pronoun. And in third sentence we have to find out the embedded sentence or mini sentence. So let us start. This is an example. Complex sentence tree diagram. Let's analyze the sentence. The boy believed that the earth is round. So according to them, first of all, the boy, and this part is noun phrase, and believe from main verb to end, this a verb phrase. So let us say what they are saying. Top level or level 1. Split between the boy, that's a noun phrase, and the belief that the earth is round, that's a verb phrase. Okay. Now second level, the verb phrase. Now we have to find out the noun phrase and verb phrase. Now we have to analyze this part. That is done. The is article and boy. Now second part. So in verb phrase, split splits into the verb. So verb phrase, first of all we have to drag or we have to find out the verb believed, and we have to find out the complementizer, right? Complementizer phrase means that is complementary part or additional part, that can be known as additional part, right? Comple- um, complementizer phrase, complementizer phrase. And what is this? That is from here, that, because that's a subordinator, 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 or here subordinator, it's not actually, this is the uh, uh, what relative pronoun, relative pronoun. This sentence is attached with relative pronoun. So from here, that's a, the earth is round, we have to split the sentence, that is extra part or additional part, which is called complementizer phrase, right? From that to here. Okay. Now in third level, the complementizer phrase splits into the complementizer. What's the complementizer? That and the inner sentence, the earth is round, that's a complete sentence. So that is called inner sentence. So then we have to find out the inner sentence, then split into its own noun phrase and verb phrase, because that's a one independent sentence. The earth is round. So the earth is round, the earth is round. The earth is noun phrase and is round is verb phrase. So this way we can remember. Now, mnemonics, they suggested BST or big, small, tiny. So how big What is this? Big is split the whole sentence into noun phrase and verb phrase. S for small, split those into phrases, prepositional or adjective phrases, that is, after noun phrase or verb phrase. Then tiny split phrases into individual classes like noun, verb, determiners, etc. The postcard test, what they are suggesting for phrases. Postcard test. Imagine you are writing a postcard, and nowadays no one writes, right? Manual writing is almost disappeared. But then imagine you are writing a postcard and have very little space. If you can delete a group of words and replace them with one word like there, him, then, and the sentence will still feels right. Those words belong together on the same branch. So what they are suggesting, that suppose this is a postcard, means limited space. In postcard, I you can see the image. New generation, I think you don't have knowledge about postcard. Just a little this space, and suppose you have to write too much. So sometime we do for yeah, you can, I give you another example. Application, sometime we write application. So application is written in A4 size page, so we have to, this is to the principal, but for main body we have to limited space. So sometimes we reduce the expression. The same they are saying that for phrases, what we can do, we can, instead of long expression, we just try to have brief expression, and then we find out the substitute of the phrase. Similarly, they are suggesting that imagine you are writing a postcard and have very little space. So, if you can delete a group of words and replace them with one word, so that's a group of words can be replaced by one word like there, him, then, and this way, then the sentence still feels right, and you feel that the substitute is the appropriately suits that particular phrase. So you can remove the group of words and you can substitute one word, right? So this is the another trick they have suggested. For example, the girl in the red dress, right? So here the girl there in the red dress there, so that's a success. In the red dress is the one unit in the red dress, right? So that's a here you can use another word because this the red dress, so the girl, right? So in the red dress is one unit we find, so we can remove the word, that's a group of words, and we find that that's a suitable, that's a good idea. So this way we can find out the another word, right? And that is the another clue by which we can identify the phrase. Now, how to analyze ambiguous sentences? That's another part that is done. Complex sentences. Now we are moving to another part, that's a what to do with ambiguous sentences. So let us see. IC analysis is actually used to solve confusion in sentences. Like, so what the use of IC analysis? Used to solve confusion in a sentence like I saw the man with a telescope. So there are two things, right? Because with the telescope, this phrase creates problem. This phrase creates ambiguity. Did you see the telescope, right? And did the man, did you use the, you use the, who, with whom telescope is there, whether it is with the, with you or with the man, किसके हाथ में टेलीस्कोप है, उस पर्सन के हाथ में टेलीस्कोप है या आपके हाथ में टेलीस्कोप है, दैट्स नॉट क्लियर। आई सॉ द मैन विद द टेलीस्कोप, आपने टेलीस्कोप के थ्रू उस आदमी को देखा और आपने उस आदमी को देखा जिसके हाथ में टेलीस्कोप है, नॉट क्लियर, इट क्रिएट्स एम्बिग्विटी। सो डिड यू सी द टेलीस्कोप, सो दैट्स अ question you can put, the prepositional phrase with a telescope, right? So attaches to the verb. I saw, that's a verb. I saw, so that is attached with the man, so that is I saw the man. So that the what they are saying, that that's attaches the verb phrase, the man with the telescope, ये जो पूरा, this a group of word which is attached with the verb phrase saw, right? So that whole part is called verb phrase, but that with the telescope is attached with the verb phrase. Okay. And another, did you see the man have the telescope, did you see the man have the telescope, here the man have the telescope, so that's a prepositional phrase. So this prepositional phrase, that's a with the telescope, attaches to the noun, attaches to the noun. I saw the man with the telescope. So I saw the man who is having telescope. Confusion. So now when we analyze the sentence, we'll find that that's a we have to attach one word, and then contextually it will be clarified that the sentence with whom telescope is there, whether who is holding telescope, whether you or the man you have seen, right? So summary is that that's a noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, adjective phrase, right? So this is the different types of phrase. You have to for phrase you have to find out the head word, example they have given, and how to spot it. Let us see. Suppose noun phrase, for noun phrase head word is of course noun or pronoun, the cat or he, and replace it with it or they. You can replace the word it or they, non-living thing it, or a plural is they have given example. Then for verb phrase, head word is verb, rain fast at cake, sorry, rain fast at cake, right? So that's a rain or at, main verb. So these are the examples, and head word is verb. Starts with the verb. Okay. Then prepositional phrase, position. Prepositional phrase is position on the table at noon. So preposition and the table, that's a noun phrase. So preposition phrase means there will be a one preposition along with a noun phrase. Or in adjective phrase, head word is adjective, and what is adjective? Very happy, blue, right? Which qualifies the noun, right? So that word we have to find out, and that describes the noun, of course, that is why it is adjective. So these are the some tricks by which you can analyze the complex sentence and ambiguous sentence. So that is all for this analysis, or in this video we have discussed that's three level we can follow. First of all, we have to find out the main verb, and then the before preceding phrase is called noun phrase, following phrase is called from verb to end is called verb phrase. Then in second level we have to find out the connector, and then in third level we have to find out the mini sentence. For I'm talking about complex sentence, So we have to find out the mini sentence, and this is the uh, easy way to find out the phrases and easy way to analyze the sentence through tree diagram. And they have given summary like how to identify the phrases. So noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase. First of all, find out the head word. All right, they have given example, and they say that how to spot it. You just find out the uh, replace you can replace the noun phrase with it or they, verb phrase so starts with the verb, that is verb phrase, prepositional phrase preposition, and noun phrase, and adjective phrase describe the noun. So this way you can find out the phrases. So thank you so much, god bless you.